Hi, and welcome to EFF Project Software Management. This is the software that we are going to be using as the team members of EFF, and this software will allow us to manage all the projects in a way that will help us to achieve better results as the EFF. So this is the login screen that you get when you start using the software. As you can see, this is the logo. This is where you put your username and your password. And for everyone else, the username and the password are going to be different. So as you can see, this is the link to the software. It's www.effprojects.co.za, and it's also encrypted with an SSL certificate, which means it's 100% safe. So let's log into the system and then get to learn how to use the software. So firstly, I'm gonna click on log into your account, and now it's loading and we are in. So this is the dashboard. This is how it looks like, but remember, I'm logged in as an administrator, so it's going to be different from logging in as a user. So we will get to that later. So let's first start to understand all the basic tools that we have here for the administrator. So here's our logo over here, and then here it says my projects. So all the list of the project that you add as an administrator, they appear here, but they can also appear here as a drop down, and it also shows here that I am online. So let's say we have other members who are online at the particular time. It will also show their names here to say Mandi Samashihu, all of us. It's going to show everyone who's online over here. And then moving on to this part, this is the summary of projects, but these ones I've just made them as an example, you see. So project number 1, manifesto at Johannesburg CBD, these are just examples of projects, but I'm going to show everyone how to actually add each project. So down here it shows the tasks which are assigned to this particular project over here, and then here it's just the message which are taking place within the software. If I message someone to say Mandi Samashihu, please take care of 1, 2, 3, it's going to show here all the messages that I send. And then over here it's the dashboard. If I want to come to this part, and then this is my account. So let me click on my account. Yeah, this is the account. It shows here that my name, the company, my email address, the website, my phone numbers, and it also shows the address as well as the role that I play within the software. And here it shows all the projects that I've created, and I can also export all the information into a PDF or into an Excel. And then over here it's just a report. So we will get to this part of exporting and filtering the report, but I just wanted you to get the idea of the account. Over here it's administration. So if I click here, let's start with um, the project administration. So if I click over here, project administration, this is where I add projects. Let's say I'm going to add, but we're going to get to this part of adding projects later. So if I want to add project, I'm going to click add project, and then I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to describe what it is all about, and then I'm going to set here when is it due. I'm going to select the date over here, and then if it's never due, because sometimes it can be something that is taking place continuously, it doesn't actually have a due date, so I'm gonna say never due. Here if it has a budget, I'm gonna write how much is budgeted for that particular project, and then here it's all the people that I need to add in this project. If I'm going to add Colin Sidibe or Hana Mofokeng, Itani Mukwebo, Khopelo, and we're going to get to this. These are the people that we have on the system. I'm going to add extra more people as we move on. So these are the ones that have already populated into the system. Mandisa Mashego, Moses Koma, Papiki Babuile, Sam Zamdela, Zandamela. I'm sorry about that one. Shakespeare. So all of these people are the members who already have accounts on this software. And then I'm going to press add, then it's going to add that particular project. But we're going to get to that one later. And then over here, it's user administration. So user administration, as you can see over here, these are all the users which are already populated over here on the software. So Colin Sidibe, Hana Mofokeng, Kopelo Holo, Itani Mukwebo, Nelly Masombuka, Nzako, Mkabela, Papiki, Babuile, Sam, Zandamela, Shakes Botswe. I still need to add more people because we have more people over here. So let's just take a look at this particular user, which is Mr. Colin Sidibe. If you click here, remember I'm still on administration. This is the administrator part. So it shows you here that he is Colin Sidibe. He is a chairperson in Pumalanga. His email address is over here. The URL is the website of our EFF website, and then this is his phone number and yeah, the postal code. This is just the basic information about the person. And keep in mind, you see here it says role. So he's the basic user. I want you to understand the roles. This is his image over here. So yeah, that's basically about the user profile. Let me go back. Yes, and then I can add more users over here by clicking add user. And then I'm gonna put the name of the person. I'm gonna put, okay, I'm gonna put the name and company, email address, the password. If the person is paid per hour, it's important for time tracking, but obviously in this case it's not applicable. And then I'm gonna select which project I want to assign him to. If I want to put him on project number 1, or let's say we are having a manifesto at Johannesburg and he has to take role in this particular project, I'm going to tick here. But because right now we're still working through the different elements, I just want you to get the picture. And then the role I'm going to select, whether is he a project manager, is he a basic user. So let's get to the role I want. Okay, sorry about that one. So let me cancel. And then here, this is the role. Now you see it says add role. So let's say basic user, for instance. The basic user I can select whether I give them the permissions that they can have authority in terms of this software. So if it's a matter of project, I can select whether this person can add, edit, delete, or close projects. In terms of milestones, they can view the milestones, but they cannot add, edit, delete, and close. The tasks, they can view, they can add, they can edit, they can delete, and they can close. Messages, they can view, they can add, just like that. You get the picture, files, and the time tracking, and then the chat as well. So most of these, they depend on the role that they need to play. So that's just the basic understanding of the add role. And remember, I just showed you about the basic user, and then the project manager can do almost most of the things over here, but not all of them. And if I want, let's say we also gonna have some suppliers who will be supplying us with different things as EFF, I can also add a role here to say this person is a supplier. They can only view their milestones, they can only view their tasks, they can only add and view messages, and then they can also view files as well, and also edit their time tracker, because they need to report in terms of how far are they in terms of supplying us with all that we need from them. It depends whether they're supplying the sound system, whether it is supplying the lights or the food or the catering. We're gonna also add those people who are supplying the EFF, so that we can keep track of each and every single member who plays a role in our projects as we move on. Even the chat, I can also say this person can chat because they need to update each and every one of us. So yeah, let's move on to the next part. And then over here, I'm gonna come to system administration. So system administration is basically setting the system. For instance, local, it's English, obviously. The time zone, Africa, Johannesburg, and the date format, it's the day, month, and year, and then I can save over here. And then coming down, this one is for email notifications. So the status is on, meaning if we update a particular project on the system, everyone who is attached to that particular project is going to get an email notification that says, hey, this has just been updated, or you need to take this particular thing into consideration. And then over here, this is the sender email, this is the sender name, and basically there's, these ones are a bit technical. SMPT, it means simple messaging transfer protocol. It's about which method do you want to transfer the emails to the users, the server, and then the port, the SSL protocol. SSL protocol, it's about this part. We are using an SSL certificate, and then TLS, it's when there's no SSL certificate. It's not very safe, so that's why I went with SMPT username. I mean, put the SMPT protocol, SSL. So yeah, the username and the password. This is not as important. It is important, but in a sense of technical, but not necessarily for you to pay too much attention to it. So if you need help, you click here, and then it takes you to the email where you can drop an email to the administrator or other technical people who handles other things that you cannot handle. And then I just wanted to give you an example. And then training. If I need more training, there are videos over here. There are videos over here. Sorry, I'm left with 5 minutes now. Yeah. So this part, it's about training. It shows you the videos that you need to watch in order to get more training. And then coming to okay, yeah, we have actually walked through the different aspects of administrative tools. So on the next video, we are going to talk about adding projects to the system, because I want you to understand each and every part of the project. So before we move to the next video, look what happens when I click on this project. It's going to load, and it's going to show you the different parts of this particular project. So we're going to talk about the milestones, the task list, the messages, the files, the user, and the time tracker as well. So we are going to be able to go through all the parts of the project. So for now, I would like to say thank you for watching this particular video training for what you call this, for administration tools. So I'm going to stop this video over here, and then we're going to move on to the next video, which shows us exactly how to add projects and how to manage and administer the project. So thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.